On this episode of Gripworks, we pick up a Type R LSD transmission for Lewis's Civic. Alright guys, we're back. Today we attempted to get a transmission for Lewis's car. We were committed to get a transmission for Lewis's car. So here it is. But it didn't go as planned.
No, it did not. We tried to hit the junkyard, but no luck.
Yeah,
so we ended up going to our last resort, which is basically our first resort, was to get a Type R, which we ended up doing. So here it is.
Yeah, so we went over to the junkyard in Buena Park looking for a transmission. I wasn't allowed to film in there, actually, but we kind of went as a last resort, not last resort. What would you say? Kind of like a last try of junkyard transmissions. If we were to find a good one, a decent one there, then we would have grabbed it because this one's pretty expensive.
Yeah, which we didn't. We basically only found cable transmissions, which is kind of taking a step back because the Civic is hydro.
So when we were there, we called JDM California and asked if they had a transmission in stock. So when we didn't find one at the junkyard, we headed out to Ontario and picked up this bad boy.
Picked up a 96 to 97 Type R transmission, LSD, 4.4 final drive. So we ended up picking this up to pair it up with the B18, which is more than what it really deserves because it's a non-VTEC engine, but still our aspect for the Civic is to run it on either time attack events or road racing, which is basically what we need. We don't need that much power because it's mainly more turns. So this will be perfect for the Civic. We're pretty happy about it, so. Give it another little deep cleaning after this, and then try to get as much gunk as we can off, and then we'll be ready to go to install it. We already have the clutch and the flywheel by Xedi stage 1, so we just need a couple more parts, which is not that much, like axles, the output shaft seals, but everything is there. We basically just need to get the cherry picker just to start installing all the parts, so it's not a hassle of us just rolling around parts and laying it on the floor. So.
this transmission is definitely going to transform the car. And that's probably part of the reason why you guys didn't see the Civic in the last time attack video. We'll link that because we were waiting to install this engine swap.
Alright guys, so the setup inside the Civic, which is going to get installed, is basically a B18 non-VTEC LS engine. Nothing fancy. I basically got it out of one of the homies' wrecked cars when he got T-boned. We got it for a really dirt cheap price. So I ended up picking it up from him. Didn't really do much as far as taking the engine apart. Basically just regasket it. Ended up getting the new water pump, timing belt, oil pump. One of the many upgrades that we ended up going with was a Skunk 2 intake manifold. While we installed that, we ended up getting a thermal intake gasket to kind of keep the temperatures down from the manifold. Also another mod was baffling the oil pan. Ended up getting a kit from Pastor JDM. Had someone weld it, and then ended up getting the other thing was also getting a Honda Habit oil pan gasket. So basically a brand new kit which came with studs, washers, and flange nuts. So basically replacing the OEM gasket with something a little bit more stiffer, so I wouldn't get any type of oil leak as soon as the car gets started. The headers came with the car. Basically just resprayed them silver ceramic and ended up wrapping them in the DEI titanium wrap. Ended up getting the valve cover powder coated Jamaica teal. Also changed the actual cam cap seal. Ended up going with a Block's billet one.
So you guys will see a little more detail on the motor, but we're almost there.
Yeah, exactly. So give it maybe a month or so, and we'll be able to get everything else that we need, and get a couple days, get the guys here, and we'll be able to swap this in.
All right, guys. So if you want to see more of this B18 Type R LSD swap on this EG Civic, go ahead and subscribe down below. Give us a like. All right, guys. So stay tuned on the build, and we'll see you soon. We're done.